Okay guys, here we're gonna do an exam type of question on arithmetic sequences, right? So here in question 3, they have given us, they said, given the linear pattern 7, 2, and 3, right? So now, whether they say a linear pattern or an arithmetic pattern, this is one at the same thing, right? Don't get confused, guys. It's one at the same thing, whether it's said arithmetic or linear pattern. So now, from this, we can see, we can always, let's remember what is the general formula. Our general formula is Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 or multiplied by D, right? That's the first thing that you need to remember when you come across such a question. So now 3.1.1 is asking us to say, determine the general term Tn of the linear pattern. Remember the general term, it is this that I've just written in green, right? So now, how do we determine it? We need an A and we need a D. From this pattern that we have above, or the sequence that we have above rather, our A, remember guys, our A is T1, and we can already see that the first term of our T1 is what? It's a 7, right? So now we have to look for the D, our common difference. Remember, our D is equals to T2 minus T1, right? And from the above, we can see that our T2 is 2 and our T1 is a 7. 2 minus 7, it's minus 5. Now, since we have our A and our D, we can now continue to write our general term for this linear pattern, which is Tn equals to, our A is 7 plus n minus 1, our D is minus 5. It's minus 5, right? And then we're going to have to now, you can simplify it or you can leave it as is. So we're going to say, if you simplify it, you're going to say 7 plus, you're going to take this minus 5. This minus 5 is going to multiply out with the n, then it's going to multiply with the minus 1. So you're going to have minus 5 times n, you're going to have, let me switch back my color, you're going to have my minus 5n plus minus 5 times minus 1 is 5. And then from here, this 7 is going to add to the 5, going to get 12, therefore it's our general term, it's minus 5n plus 12. Then you get your full marks for 3.1.1. Here in 3.1.2, they're asking us, 3.1.2, they're asking us to give the value of T20, right? So if you're looking for T20, what you're going to do from your general term, right, in the n, you're going to substitute in your 20. So it is minus 5 multiplied, then you're going to substitute your 20 in there, 20 plus 12. And if you press your calculator and say minus 5 times 20, all of that plus 12, you're going to have minus 88. Then you get also another 2 marks for yourself. Now, in 3.1.3, they're asking us which term in the sequence has the value of this. Remember guys, when you're looking for the value of this, which term, you're looking for the n, right? So, in this case, they've given us what the Tn is. We know that our Tn is equal to minus 138. And we're looking for the n. So now, we're going to substitute 1 minus 138 is equals to minus 5n plus 12. And all we are doing here is we are solving for n. And when we are solving for n, we're going to have to take this minus 12. I meant this 12 to the other side of the equation. So we're going to have minus 138 minus 12, which is equal to minus 5n plus 12 minus 12. Remember guys, this minus 12, we do it in both sides, in the left hand side and the right hand side. Here it cancels out, therefore now we are left with minus 150 on the left hand side of the equation and a minus 5n in the right hand side of the equation. From here, since we are looking for n, we can divide by minus 5 in both sides. Remember guys, what we do in the left, we do on the right. Then this will cancel, and therefore our n will be, it will be 830. And then you are done, you've collected all 6 marks. So now let me quickly erase here. Yes guys, if you didn't understand, you can always rewind the video. So now we're moving on to 3.2. In 3.2, they're saying to us 6, 2x plus 1 and 3x minus 3 are the first 3, which is important, you need to underline. The first 3 terms of a linear pattern, the keyword there is linear, right? So that you know what you're dealing with. So it's a linear pattern or an arithmetic sequence. And they want us to calculate the value of x. So I need you to breathe in and understand what are they actually asking us. They're asking us to solve for x, right? And one might ask themselves that, okay, how do we do that? Because we don't even have an equation to begin with, right? But here's an interesting fact. They said that these are what are the first 3 terms of a linear pattern, right? What do you know about linear patterns? What are the characteristics that you know? You know that we have what we call a difference, right? Okay, one of the characteristics we know from an arithmetic or a linear pattern is that we have d, which is our common difference, tn plus 1 minus tn, right? What am I saying? I'm saying from this we have 6, 2x plus 1, 3x minus 3. So, since this is a linear pattern or an arithmetic sequence, then we know that from here to here we have a d, and also here to here we also have a d. And this is common, therefore they are equal, right? So now let's check with these 2 terms, the 6 and the 2x plus 1. So with that one, we're going to have 2x plus 1 minus a 6, right? And if you simplify it, this will be 2x minus 5, right? And then let's look also the common difference between the third term and the second term. So the difference between between the third term and the second term is we have 3x minus 3 minus, remember guys, we are minusing, we are subtracting the second term, which is in the whole of it, not just the 2x, be careful. So it's 2x plus 1, right? And when you simplify it, you're going to have 3x minus 3. This minus, we're going to multiply here, it's going to be minus 2x. And it's also going to multiply the one, it's going to be minus 1. Further simplifying it, 3x minus 2x, that's x, minus 3 minus 1, that's minus 4. This would be our d. So we have these 2 d's, the one between the second term and the first term, and the one between the third term and the second term. So since the differences are equal by nature, right, therefore it allows us to say this difference is equal to that difference, right? So meaning x minus 4 is equal to 2x minus 5, right guys? So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to solve for x. This is what they said, we need to calculate the value of x. Please guys, if you didn't understand, rewind the video, or also you can comment down below, and I'll be able to assist. So here we have this. So we remember we have to take variables to the other side and numbers to the other side. So I'm going to take this x to the other side. So I'm going to have 2x, but because of its positive here, it's going to be negative. So I'm going to have minus x. And I'm going to take the numbers to the other side. I already have a minus 4 this side in the left. Then I'm going to take this minus 5 to the left-hand side, which is going to be positive, because now here it's negative. So I'm going to have it as a positive 5, right? And if you subtract here 5 minus 4, you can clearly see the answer is 1. And here 2x minus x, then x. Therefore, you have found your x. Our x is 1. Thank you very much, guys. If you like more videos like this, please like, subscribe, share with your other friends who don't understand this work, and also comment on the type of videos or topics you're struggling with. Thank you.